Police in London, England say a heavy security presence across Britain and a show of unity by local communities prevented a repeat of the widespread rioting seen in recent days involving racist attacks targeting Muslims and migrants. Far-right groups opposed to immigration planned dozens of gatherings across the UK on Wednesday. In response, thousands of police and anti-racism protesters gathered in cities across the United Kingdom. Police say they continue to make raids and arrest violent offenders. Britain has been hit by a series of riots after the killing of 3 young girls in a knife attack July 29th, which triggered a wave of false online posts that wrongly identified the suspected killer as an Islamist migrant. Global Affairs is urging Canadians traveling to the UK to exercise a high degree of caution amid these violent demonstrations.
You have both been committed for sentence for separate offences of violent disorder, and all of these offences arising out of the deplorable mass public disorder which has taken place in Southport and Liverpool over the past week or so. And the people doing all of this, that weren't exercising some right to freedom of expression or lawful protest, that rather that they were exploiting the anguish of others, either to further their own twisted ideology, or more likely as an excuse simply for vandalism, intimidation and violence. In your case, John O'Malley, for the offence of violent disorder, the sentence is 32 months imprisonment. In your case, William Nelson Morgan, for the offence of violent disorder, the sentence is also 32 months imprisonment.
Last night, I think the fact we didn't see the disorder that was feared is because we had police deployed in numbers in the right places, giving reassurance to communities. We were able to demonstrate the criminal justice system working speedily. So yesterday you saw the sentencing of individuals who've been involved in disorder days ago, some of them getting sentences as long as 3 years. That sent a very powerful message. But I also think that the work that's being done jointly to reassure our communities is becoming more effective. I was very keen that we're able to demonstrate that if you're involved in disorder, within days you'll be in the criminal justice system, and some people starting long terms of imprisonment. That needs to continue.
It was a massive policing operation. I'm really pleased with how it went, and we put thousands of officers on the street, and I think the show of force from the police and frankly the show of unity from communities together defeated the challenges that we've seen. And it went off very peacefully last night. A couple of locations we had some local criminals turn out and try and create a bit of antisocial behaviour, and we arrested a few of them. But it was a very successful night, and the fears of sort of extreme right disorder were abated. So a successful operation thanks to communities and police. These are criminals, they're thugs, they're not patriots. We've been out doing some dawn raids this morning. The people who were most violent in the Whitehall protest and violence last week, and sort of today, it's going to be sort of more than 20 people. About 70% of them have got criminal backgrounds. We've got criminal damage, violence, weapons offences, football banning orders. These are criminal thugs.
This is about that strongest of political voice to say no to racism, no to the violence, no to the intimidation of our local community here, and yes to an inclusive society, and that these people that are involved in violent activity do not speak for us, never have and never will.